So I'm about to turn into a very angry geek.
Meisterman Rants!
New Mutants did what? Fox did what? Okay. So I haven't watched this movie yet. I haven't watched this movie. So this is not a critique about the movie in particular. And again, I have nothing against the actor. I just want to put that out there. You sure is a fine young man. Whatever. I'm talking about like I'm old. Anyway, point being, sure he's a fine dude. Whatever. But. This is him, and this is Sunspot. I'm gonna give you guys a second again, okay? I'm gonna give you guys a second again. This is him, and this is Sunspot. Did that sink in? Did that sink in for you? Is something clicking? Cause there seems to be a problem over here. These dudes, is it making sense? Is it making sense? Now, a lot of popular arguments I hear when I talk about this type of stuff, because I've made a myriad of videos on this channel about race change. A myriad. I made like a couple of videos about race changing characters and all of that stuff. So I have two problems with race changing in particular. This video pertains to my second problem. Okay, where the original characters don't even get a chance to have representation, and you know why they did this. Which is why I push for representation as much as I can. Because nobody knows who Sunspot is. No one knows who Sunspot is. So it doesn't matter what we do with the character, right? It doesn't matter at all. Except it does. Okay? It does. When I make these videos, when I talk about these things in the comic book community, representation is important. It is. Whether you think it's not is irrelevant, because the fact of the matter is that it is. Alright? Okay? It is. We all support this industry. The comic book industry is a global industry. It is a global industry. The comic book movie industry is a global industry. It is a global industry. Okay? Everybody supports it. So therefore, everybody should be in the medium, in the media, in the cartoons. That's what they deserve. Alright? Okay? Because look, okay? If let's say if Africa stopped buying books, right? Africa stops buying books because we have so many comic book stores here. Africa stops buying books. Okay, Brazil stops buying books. Okay, China stops buying books. Okay, if all of the other countries did not buy these comic books, what would happen to Marvel? What would happen to DC? One source of revenue. If we all stopped watching comic book movies today, if we all didn't go watch Endgame, imagine if around the world we didn't go watch Endgame. Would Endgame have made that money? I'll wait. And for people who don't understand, for people who don't see this as a problem, you are not affected by these problems. That's the definition of privilege. It's about the stuff you don't know about. It's not only the stuff you get a leg up on, but it's about the stuff you're never exposed to. As a dude who's been in this comic book game for a minute right now, I have seen this happen time and time again. Okay? And I'm sick of it. Sunspot should look like Sunspot, okay? And this is even more egregious than the cases that I've been fighting before because, okay, race changing a popular white character, I still don't like it, whatever. Race changing an existing original character that was a minority to a white looking person. I know he's Brazilian. They said he's Brazilian. I understand that. But he don't look like Sunspot. And the people who look like Sunspot should have been in the movie to represent Sunspot. Okay? They should have been in the movie to represent Sunspot, because that's not only what he looks like, there's not enough characters that look like that, and there's not enough characters that get any representation like that. Alright? I fight for representation for everybody because everybody supports this industry. That is the truth, okay? Doesn't matter where you go, where you're from, Indian, Mexican, it doesn't matter what ethnicity or how you identify. Everybody supports this industry. Therefore, they deserve to be in the industry and represented in the industry, and they deserve to have characters that look like them in the industry. Okay? You want to know why it's important? Because whenever I make these videos, people always have an issue with what I'm saying. But I know it's the truth. I know it's the truth because I know there's people out there that feel like me. Now, I don't want to use him per se. Sorry, just had a little something in my throat. I don't want to use I want to be very careful about what I say right now. Not because I'm trying to use him, because it's very it's demoralizing. I don't know. It becomes more of an ethical issue for me for when I try to use like celebrities, especially celebrities that have recently passed, to make a point. But again, not really using this as a particular promotion. I still want to say, yeah, R.I.P. Chadwick Boseman. But, okay? You want to know why the Black Panther movie was so big? Okay, first off, it was a good movie, alright? That's first and foremost. But you want to know why it was such a big deal? You want to know why it was such a big deal? Because people who had been underrepresented and always handed roles that belonged to white people as hand-me-downs, yes, as hand-me-downs, for the first time they got to see a pure original black character and a pure original black world and pure original black pure original black character in the purest original black setting that they could find. And it was one of the greatest, if not the greatest, forms of representation that had happened. Shang-Chi's movie. You want to know why so many people are hype about Shang-Chi's movie? Representation. Asians across the world, from China to America to South Africa, Asians across the world who love Marvel, and I know they have manga, but they buy comic books too. They are important too. They play video games too. All of that stuff. They deserve that representation all the same. And Shang-Chi, when he drops, he's going to represent a whole bunch of people that were underrepresented before. Okay? Representation matters. Alright? It's important. It's important to see yourself in the fictionalized stories that you pay for. It's important to see yourself in the fictionalized universes that you dream about. I don't want to imagine just being Captain America. And if you want to imagine being Captain America, that's cool. But me, I don't want to imagine being Captain America. I want to imagine being Black Panther. I want to imagine being Luke Cage. I want to imagine being these characters as I read them because they look like me, they talk like me, they have the same lingo as me. I want to imagine being Quasi. I want to imagine being Razorman. I want to imagine being these characters. And that's the whole point, okay? It's a subconscious thing, and whether you realize it or not, it plays a factor in your minds. Because when people do this, when they race swap an existing white character, not that I'm equating the two, because yes, race swapping an existing white character is way less egregious than what they did with this movie by lightening this dude's skin, okay? It's not on the same level, alright? This one I'm way more pissed about. But what I'm saying is what you're communicating is that people who look like that do not sell. That's what you're doing. Plain, simple, done. Don't give me any excuses, any compliments. You're communicating that dark-skinned Brazilians cannot sell anything. In terms of a comic book, in terms of a product, in terms of a movie, they can't do it. That's what you're saying. And for the longest time, it has been bull. Now, if there were 30,000 Brazilian dark-skinned superheroes, would this matter? Maybe not. But there isn't. And I don't want to hear anything about, it doesn't matter what the character looks like, it matters how the character... It matters. If you can say that you've never had this issue, or if you can say that you're blind to this issue, I believe that you are blind to this issue, and I don't believe that you're in the comic books like that. I'm sorry if I'm making a generalization, but that's facts to me. Because I've had people who say, it doesn't matter, I'm a black dude that doesn't care about representation. Well, good for you, boo-boo. There's a lot of us that do, and there's a lot of us that are sick and tired of mess like this. Man, I'm so mad. And this highlights another issue that I have with the X-Men. It highlights another very, very, very frustrating issue I have with the X-Men that really, really makes me mad. Like, it makes me so mad when I think about the X-Men sometimes. Like, it makes me angry. Like, I can't even believe, because Alright, that's another video for another day. Actually, subscribe if you want to know about my problems with the X-Men, because we're gonna get into that. But yeah, no good, no good. So let me know what you guys are thinking. Let me know what you guys are thinking about. How you thinking about this thing? How you thinking about the video in the comment section down below. Communicate with your boy. Talk with your boy. Let me know what you guys and gals and non-binary pals are thinking about this. But I've been saying this for years. The people who support the industry deserve to be represented in the industry. They deserve it. All right? Especially when it comes to fiction. Because we all connect to wanting these fantasy worlds. But now you have to change the character in your mind to suit this, what you don't look like. You know? And it's not fair. It's not fair. It's been long enough, it's been proven that not only white people support this thing, it's been proven that not only white people want to be surfing out there with aliens and stuff, it's been proven. We are superheroes too. Fictional and otherwise, and we deserve to be represented in these fictional spaces because we support these fictional spaces to be what they are. Yeah, but again, talk to your boy. Let your boy know how you're feeling about all of this stuff. But I'm mad. I'm heated. Woo! Now, while I have you here, if you're into some original characters, some original black characters, what I'm saying, I'm still working on finding, some, like, Mexican ones to promote and all of that stuff, but this is what I got for now. But if you're interested in that type of thing, I got a comic book on screen right now, and all of that stuff, I'm pointing to it and everything. It's a really good read, it's a really dope story, and I would really suggest picking it up if you're into originality like I am. Now, if you want to go cop it, I've even made it easy for you. There is a link in the description down below, an affiliate link, so you'd be supporting the channel, you'd be helping your mans out, and you'd be getting into a new comic book, a really good comic book. So give it a shot. Give it a shot. And I thank you for any support that you guys give me, gals and non-binary pals. I support any. I'm losing my words here. I'm saying I'm grateful for any support that anyone gives me in terms of a view, in terms of a like, in terms of a share. You make my day. So if you can't cop this, I'm still grateful to you, and I'm still so happy that you made it to this point in the video. Thank you. Look at you! You made it to the end of this video. You are spectacular! So, if you like this video, I got another one up here. I got a playlist down there. And you can click on my icon to subscribe. Remember to ring the bell and hit that like button if you do subscribe. And I will see you all in another video because Meisterman has got to be out. Peace.